and
And I'm
send
going
them
to
the
share it to my page too.
Yes, absolutely. So right now we'll just both be looking crazy. Well, I'm not even on the right Facebook, so there's that. I am clearly struggling today.
I love it. It is a Monday, don't forget.
It is a Monday, and I tried to fit too much in.
Hey, you know what? We've all been there. Oh, there I am. All right, I'm going to meet you on this side.
I muted you for a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Let's see.
Hey, Ann.
Hey, guys. Hello from Spaceship Earth. Ann. All right, guys. So we're live tonight with Justin. It's a little later. If y'all know me, y'all know this is the middle of the night for me. But it's okay because I just got home from the zoo with that bad baby and my nephew who is 5, and he also is kind of bad. And my son Ryder just had an encounter with a mouse, so we've had a whole minute, and that's why we're about 5 minutes late. So we're on tonight with Justin Greene from Greenery. Is that right? Oh, do I have you muted? Do you have you muted? You have you muted.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
There you are. You are fine. So he's going to be making something a little different than what we typically do. He has got this, hey, Ruth, we love Justin. We sent him this super sweet navy swag with some almost an iridescent silver look at the end. It is gorgeous. But because we sent him such a gorgeous piece, we didn't put a kit together with it because it was going to be really pricey. And there are a lot of things in this kit that you may not even necessarily need. So I'm going to be posting the links for the things that he's using. You can absolutely go to the website and snag those. If you have any trouble finding anything, you can email me. I'll post my email in the comments for y'all. But I'm just going to kind of turn it over to Justin and let him do his thing because that's what he's good at. Let's see. Let's make him big. Da-da-da. There you go, dear.
Thank you. Before you go, can you tell me how I can mute me and still hear you or see your comments, or are you just going to pop in and out?
I'll just pop in and out. Is that okay?
Okay, great. When I see you pop in, I'll turn up the volume.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So I am so excited. Thank you again, Ashley and Trendy Tree, for having me. Y'all don't know how much it means to me. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Trendy Tree and everything. Obviously, if you're on their page, you are. But I have been such a fan of Trendy Tree and Miss Jeannie and Carrie for the longest time. They started like going live on YouTube and their YouTube channel years and years ago, and I've been following them forever, and I've loved their products and I've loved them, and I feel like I know them. I feel like that creeper who's always been watching them for years. So to have this opportunity to come up here and design with them and with y'all and with their products, it just means so much to me. So thank you, Trendy Tree. So let's get this party started, y'all. We've got this beautiful swag, y'all. Absolutely stunning swag. And it's that navy blue, like Ashley was saying. This is going to be our base. And me and Ashley were just talking about it before we got up here with y'all. This swag right here, if you just threw some ribbon on it and a bow and called it a day, it could stand alone. We're not going to do that because y'all know I'm a little extra. And Trendy Tree's got some amazing products for us to just do that with. So we've got this white pick right here. And Ashley has SKUs for all this stuff. We've got some ornaments we're going to put in there. We've got some silver in there. Y'all, I have been singing Blue Christmas by Elvis all day long. Okay. So excited for this live. Hey, Lori, how are you, sweet friend? Thank you for coming up here. Y'all, Ashley is going to be pinning the products down in the corner so you can see those. We've got some silver here. So it's going to be all the blues, the silver, and the white. Okay. And a lot of glitter. Are you ready to party? So first things first, y'all, I do want to add a little bit of navy mesh in here. So this swag, though, is just so thick, and it's got all different kinds of pine in it, which when you're getting a base or anything, Ruth, it's so good to see you. Thanks for joining, y'all. It means a lot to have y'all here with me. Anytime you're using anything with any kind of greenery or pine or anything like that, you want that different texture and the different variations in the variety and textures and different types of pine and spruce and all that. Y'all, I don't know flower names. I just know what's pretty, and this is a good one. But you want that variety. So this piece has it, and they have it, y'all, in a wreath base as well. So I'm just cutting this mesh about 20 inches. Y'all, this rotary cutter is from them as well. And I'm going to just cut a little bit of mesh and stick it in there. Hey, Jill, how are you? Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just so excited to be up here with y'all. You don't understand. I've been such a fan of Trendy Tree forever. And I was just so honored to be asked to come up here with y'all and have this night. Hey, Jackson, how are you? How are you, friend? Thanks for joining. So I don't need much of this. Just using it up. Y'all, Trendy Tree's got good mesh too. We're just going to stick that little piece in there too. And I know if y'all have seen me before, I always struggle with this part. Sometimes this is the hardest part of wreath making, and it's deciding whether you're going to keep the cardboard tube or not. Okay? Can we all just agree on that?
Now,
am I going to keep it because I might use it for another project later? Or should I just throw it away and not be a hoarder? All right, so I just cut that about 20 inches, and we're just going to stuff it in. Just like at the top here, just to give us a little bit more of a base so that when we stuff our stuff into, the materials and supplies has something to glue onto. All right, so I'm just going to take this and curl it in. It already starts to curl in on itself. People call it a cruffle, a ruffle. I just call it putting mesh in the base. But it kind of looks like a scroll. So I'm going to just let it do that, and then I'm going to pinch it in the middle. So y'all come on in. Tell us what you're doing. Again, thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be up here with y'all, doing my thing up here. It means a lot to me to get to do this with y'all. So, and I've already fluffed out this swag a little bit. And also, y'all, I don't normally do swags. So when Ashley sent me the supplies and everything, I said, well, surprise me, you know, do whatever you want. And then she sent me a picture of the swag, and I was like, oh, I love it. I don't normally do these swags. She was like, well, I can switch it to the wreath base. And I said, no, let's do something different. Let's have fun with it. Let's have fun. How pretty is all of that? Y'all, y'all pray for my mom. She's going through something in the comments. She's so funny. She's called me 3 times today to ask what page this was going to be on, and I've told her every time. I know this swag is so amazing. Can you imagine it like on double doors, hanging on double doors with this, all the blue and silver and white? Just stunning. And it doesn't need much mesh, and I didn't want to take away from the swag. because it really is like a standalone piece. I just wanted a little something extra in there so that when I start adding in all of our goodies and stuff, it's got something to stick to. And I'm not really going to try to fill it all up or fill it out. I just wanted to stick in a little bit in there. All right. So I'm just so excited. Y'all, I feel like it's so funny. Mom, you would be proud. I steamed this shirt so it wouldn't have wrinkles in it.
Stop it.
So I was in here steaming shirts. I don't normally iron anything. I don't know about y'all, but I'm like a wrinkle release kind of guy, or just like pray the wrinkles out, you know, jump up and down a little bit. Oh, thank you. Hey, Aunt Vicki, how are you? Thanks for joining. Thank you, Ruth. I'm so excited, y'all. I don't normally do swags. So if swags are your thing, y'all pray for me. I ironed and steamed this shirt, and normally, you know, like I said, my goal is just to pray pray the wrinkles out, which is also my goal for my face too. But I'm wearing my gym shorts down below, so I feel like I'm doing one of those like Zoom business meetings where people are caught, you know, in their dress shorts. Oh, hold on, let me unmute you.
Okay. So you steamed your shirt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me unmute you.
Okay. You're fine. So you steamed your shirt, and I came straight from the zoo looking like this. You got me looking bad.
Girl, you look great.
I smell like an elephant.
No, you look great.
Oh, you're precious.
You look so good.
I'm just going to give it back to you.
No, stop it. You saw the elephants. You're not an elephant. You stop that right now.
Oh, whoa, not me. No. What is happening?
See, you look so good. Even the technology wanted to see.
I'm telling you. Kicked you slap off.
I love it. So I'm just filling this up with the mesh. Just a little bit. Oh, hey, first timer. Thanks for watching, y'all. And again, make sure you check out Trendy Tree for these amazing products. So y'all, look at this. Now, I did already pre-fluff it out. My rule for fluffing the branches and everything is to really make sure you touch every branch, get it all spread out, give it that depth, that body before you start adding everything. Y'all, that was like 6 pieces of mesh, and you already see how full it is. All right, and she's a long swag. How long is this? She can put that in the comments too, I think. And she can tell y'all too, but it's a good size. All right, so now we're going to add in our ribbons, and then we're going to add in all the fun stuff. So we're going to start with, isn't it gorgeous? And y'all, they have it in a reframe. So if you had like, double doors, Sandra, isn't it gorgeous? If you have like a double doors, or you put the swag on your door, and then you had, y'all, I'm looking for my little Bob the Tomato pin cushion. 32 inches from top to tip. Look at that. And then you have like windows, and you put the blue wreaths on it. It would be absolutely stunning. Stunning. So this is the ribbon that I got from Trendy Tree, y'all, and this ribbon is so pretty. So this white, it has like a, I gotta say it right this time, y'all. When I did my live unboxing this, I called this ribbon hieroglyphic ribbon. Y'all, it's holographic, okay? So this ribbon is white, and it's got like a holographic print on it. So really pretty. And this wire in this one is so good on this holographic, not hieroglyphic. Two totally different things. But this wire is real good. Okay. My mom's probably in here still. And one thing I have taught her over the years is to always look for a good ribbon wire. And this one is it. So I don't know if they have this in other colors, but if they do, you're going to want to get it in like every color because this ribbon is good. Lori, listen, thank you. I am crazy. Hey, Jeff, how are you? And then this blue and silver, which has like the glitter and the chevron. Really pretty. Okay. So to that, I'm going to add just a few things from my stash. And we're going to get this party started. I am going to use my bow maker. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I see your comments, Mom. All right. So I'm going to put this over here for now, and then we're going to get this bow going. So I'm going to start with my 4-inch ribbon. This is just a 4-inch glitter silver. And I'm going to give myself about a 6-inch tail. Those Floridians make up words like Cajuns. Yes. Okay, it's embossed wood. Oh, it does look like wood. It does. No, that makes sense. Now it makes sense. It's embossed wood grain, but it is stunning. All right, so I left myself about a 6-inch tail. I'm going to do it a little bit longer, about 7 inches. And I'm so jealous of those of y'all who can do hand bows because that just ain't for me. I like to use my bow maker. I can do a hand bow, but it's not my go-to choice. It is not my go-to. So I'm doing about a 6-inch loop, 6.5 inch with my 4-inch. And I like to start from the widest ribbon and go up to the narrowest, but you can do it in any color. All right, y'all, I'm going to be covered in glitter. Hey, Sam, how are you? I am covered in this glitter. Y'all, in between the glitter and the wig I wore doing my unboxing reel, people are going to be thinking I'm in a totally different side gig, okay? So now we're going to start and we're going to add in our white with our hieroglyphic ribbon. And I better behave. This is my first time with them. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of a tail. You use your bow maker too, Tammy? Because, oh, yep, that would make sense. You know, whatever works for you. There is nothing wrong with that. I'm going to leave this tail just a little bit long. We can trim that tail up if we need to, y'all, but we'll start with leaving it longer. And now I'm going to come in just a little bit shorter than the 4-inch in there. All right. With this white, y'all, I'm telling you, this white is good ribbon, okay? This is the kind of ribbon you want to put on like your mailbox swags. You want to put this on like the front door on your lights. If you put anything like outdoor, this is the type of ribbon you want to get because this is good ribbon. And I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to even like my solids, I like something that's going to reflect the light and pull from that. All right, so we're just stacking it on top of each other. Now we'll trim that. Again, we'll come back later and trim them down if we need to, but I like to leave them a little bit longer. Just in case. Now we're coming in with our blue. Again, I have had Blue Christmas stuck in my head all day long. We live in a townhome and my poor neighbors are probably like, would he please hush? We get it. They're probably like, what is he going through over there singing Blue Christmas at the top of his lungs in the middle of October? It's not even the middle of October, but you know what I mean. They're probably over there praying for me right now. So I'm putting that one about the same length as I did that white in there. All right. But yes, I just love Trendy Tree. I started watching them. I feel like they were kind of like the trailblazers when it came to, you know, lives and stuff like that. Miss Jeannie and Carrie would go live and, you know, make stuff and show off their products. And they were always so kind. Also, y'all notice I didn't trim this 4-inch tail. Because of this 4-inch ribbon, because I want to use it to swag down. So now we're coming in with a 1.5 inch. Hey, Miss Georgia Brown, how are you, sweet friend? Thanks for joining. A 1.5 inch white, which also has a little bit of that glitter that came from my stash. And we're going to do some loops in that. They'd probably take it. Honestly, Sam, I don't blame them. If I was my neighbor, and y'all have seen me, I probably would be doing the same. I'm going to do one loop with that, about 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches. Let me look so I can give y'all exacts. Hey, Jenny, thanks for watching. We'll do a poll what the neighbors prefer. Me singing Christmas songs or running around the neighborhood in wigs. They probably would go for C, none of the above, for 4,000. Every time that they put up an HOA meeting, I'm expecting to be the subject of it. All right, and Ashley, one thing about me is I do get distracted and I talk a little bit. So if I get to going too long, just mute me and turn me off and tell them there was tech issues. You can just mute me and then do a little shh. Oh, we lost him if I get to going too long. So I'm going to use my zip tie and zip tie this off. Yes, and clearly I did not get my tech savvy skills from my mom either, which I don't have those either, so I get it honest, y'all. You're fine, you're in for a long haul. Sounds good. So I'm just zip tying that off, y'all. Keeping it stacked like I like my hamburgers. And usually I would run a pipe cleaner through it. But y'all, I'm going to use the pine on the swag to attach it. Right? Isn't this ribbon gorgeous, Jenny? It's just stunning. Just stunning. So I'm going to trim that, and now we're going to tuck it into our swag before we make our other one. But before we put it in there, I'm going to kind of fluff it up just a little bit. The way I like to fluff it is pull opposite directions. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. This look would be perfect to carry you all through winter. This could take you all the way through January for sure. And you could also go to Trendy Tree and get you some like greenery or anything like that, like more like green evergreen colors, and put in here as well. But don't glue them in, just zip tie or wire them in to carry you through. And then the closer it gets to like winter, you unwire or unzip tie that greenery, and you can almost transform your design for, you know, like a buy one, get one, you know, just don't zip tie anything in. And then, Lord, my skeleton is done flying in the spirit over there, y'all. Just don't zip tie anything in, and then you can keep it and almost like make it more, you know, versatile for you. So we're coming up here at the top, right? And I'm going to use 2 of these pines to twist my bow in there. Right? Does that make sense, y'all? You could totally go to the Trendy Tree and check them out and get some evergreen. So many hot tips. Listen, speaking of hot, y'all, it was cold here in Florida, y'all. I mean cold. And by that, I mean it didn't get too far into the 80s today. I was a little chilly. I wore a coat all day long inside at work today because I got so cold. So I just used 2 of those pine ties, y'all, from the actual swag to tie this bow in. It was 85 degrees at the zoo. You were a sweaty mess. 85 for me, though, because where are y'all at? Where you guys have a storefront, yes? So if people were local, could they come and shop?
Hold on. I did that.
Y'all can hear her, but I can't.
So we did have a local store. We actually sold that because we figured out real quickly that was not our jam. We like our weekends off, and you can't have your weekends off in retail. So we only have the warehouse now. So you can't shop the warehouse. But we are more than happy if you're having trouble. Sometimes I know it's hard to shop online if you're looking for something really specific, if you need a certain color or a certain look. So I'm always happy if you'll email me and ask me to give you more details about an item to kind of help you out, even if I need to send you some different pictures. We're happy to help any way we can because I do know it's hard. I mean, because something says it's navy does not necessarily mean it's the navy that you need. So, and we get that. But no, local, the storefront was not our, no.
Right.
I don't like to get up and be at work at 10 o'clock.
There's 50 Shades of Navy.
There are 50 Shades of Navy. Absolutely.
Yeah, I get that, but I get it. Okay, so I just kind of swagged that down a little bit, y'all. And now I'm gonna trim it and then I'll hold it up so y'all can see it. I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of a tail down here. Jenny, it is 32 inches from the top to the bottom. All right, so this, y'all, is what we got going on so far. Northeast Mississippi. All I can think about, and I'm sure y'all hear this all the time, so please forgive me, is that song, the Mississippi Squirrel. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I know you probably hear it all the time. Okay, so this is what we got. What do y'all think? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want some more of it? I'm trying to make sure y'all can see it. There we go. Hold up. She's a big girl. Okay? She's a big girl. So I just looped that over, kind of swung it down, and then I left this tail, and then we can come in here and we'll trim this up. And once we start adding in these goodies, we'll figure out what we want to do with this ribbon before we add any more. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Thanks for joining. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, y'all. Yeah, but I still forget sometimes that I live in Florida because even on those like cool days, I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. Like, it's cold. Actually, y'all, I'm gonna hold on. Let me think. Thank you. So then I'm like, oh, I'm going to put on like a flannel and drink coffee. And then I end up sweating like a sinner in church, trying to feel the vibes. We're going to have to do this from a pool next time. So I'm going to add in, does Nick ever hop into my lives? No. He's definitely more of like the behind the scenes guy. I can't even take any credit for any of my reels. Hold on, y'all. I think because I want to add another bow. So let me look at this real quick. No, I can't take any credit for my reels because usually what will happen is he'll come home to find me like in a wig saying, hey, I need your help with something. And then he's like, here he goes again. So, y'all, because I wanted to add another bow, I'm just switching where that loop was. this is what happens. I get to talking and my mouth runs faster than my hands move. So I'm just going to move that. So y'all don't leave, but I am going to move where I had this swag over. But that's the great thing about like designing is, you know, you get to kind of feel the vibes and the flow. Plus, y'all, don't forget, this is really like my first like real swag. Yes, he'll come home and I'll just be, you know, making a nutcracker head. Hey, how are you, Megan? Thank you. Thank you so much, friend. Okay. So I moved where that was because I want to put another bow here. It'll make sense when I get done. I know. They say do something every day that scares you. Well, here we are, folks. We're looking fear right in the eye. But what I love is why I use these two pine ties up here is because that goes ahead and fills in that bow. And a lot of times once you get going, you forget about adding stuff to your bow. But because I used this twist, the pine ties to tie my bow in, it already incorporates that bow into the swag. This is not a kit. I don't know if Ashley is saying that right now, but this is not a kit. But all of the supplies so far have come from Trendy Tree, except for the navy mesh. But I'm sure they have some. But y'all, this swag is to die for. Okay. So now I'm going to make like a mini one loop bow. Hey, isn't it everything? Okay, so it's not a kit because, y'all, this swag is a little bit on the pricey side, but it is worth it, and she's added the links. Okay. She is adding the links to it, and it does come in a wreath form, so you can totally get like the whole kit and caboodle. Y'all, how pretty would this be? Like one on your door and then the wreath above the mantle. Okay, so this is about a 7-inch loop, y'all, and a tail. And then I'm going to do a little loop-de-loop. So what colors, y'all tell me and tell us, because, you know, Trendy Tree is where you get your stuff. So they got to know what everybody wants. So y'all tell us what your Christmas colors are. Like, what is your house colors?
You trying to go to a party?
We kind of have, we represent everybody around here. We've got about 7 Christmas trees.
Are you trying to stay with
So we have every style, but y'all tell us what your go-to Christmas colors are. Okay, so we're coming back in with this blue chevron because it's so pretty.
Get out of my hands. I got it. Oh.
And again, I'm just doing a
can't see where
green and gold. Oh, that is gorgeous.
I'm so late.
I bet that is so pretty. Well, I mean, I know it is, but green and gold, like an emerald green. That's pretty. We have like a vintage tree. And, we have every. I don't know. But I'm really digging this blue and silver now. Really digging it. Red and a bright green. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so this loop is about 6 inches. I'm making them a little bit shorter. Traditional red and green. Can't go wrong with that. Cannot. And then I'm coming in now with this one. And again, this is just I almost said a one-horse open sleigh. A one loop bow. That's your favorite. Yes.
I gotta go on.
I love that.
I know. But y'all gotta be quiet.
Right, so we're just making this one. This loop just ever so slightly shorter, y'all. But because this swag is pretty thick, it's a good one. I don't want to lose my loops or my tails. So I don't want to make anything too small. Nothing is worse than when you made this really pretty bow and then you go to put it in your thing and you didn't think about the fact that what you're putting it into is really thick. or you have a thicker base. So think about that when you're making your bows. So that way when you put your bow in there, it's not like, where did it go? Because let me tell you, with this swag right here, it's a good one. The side chatter? There's side chatter? Is it me?
It's me. It's me. It's me. It's
so
me.
I'm just zip tying this one off just like we did our big bow.
Y'all, I totally forgot y'all could hear me. I totally forgot y'all could hear me. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot y'all could hear me. My kids are trying to go to a bonfire.
What did you do? Confess your sins and let the Lord love you.
Okay, well, here's what had happened. My kids are trying to go to a party. My teenage kids, they're big kids, seniors, but they're trying to go to a bonfire tonight. And I'm telling them that I forgot. I'm not good. So they're trying to go to a party, and I'm telling them they can't drink because it's a weeknight. Yeah. So here we are. Go away. You're going to get me fired.
Hey, you know what? That's a good mama.
Right?
That is a good mama. You're a good mama.
Don't get drunk on a weeknight. Carrie's going to kill me, but it's okay.
You just get drunk in the spirit and keep going, okay, y'all? So I've just done a single loop bow, and we're going to add this in like halfway down the swag. All right. You know what? Don't apologize, y'all. Everybody here has a life, okay? Ain't nobody perfect. Let those without sin cast the first stone, okay? And now I'm going to fluff this out. All right, and I don't want to lose it in there, so we're going to make sure we can still see it. And that
remember to mute my mic then, y'all.
This bow is still adding to it. We don't want to like take away or distract. We're just going to add to the design. And then with this, I am going to keep this blue over the silver for a little bit more of a loop down. Okay. And then I'm going to twist that off. Again, just using that pine tie. All right. And I'm going to trim these tails. Hey, Mary Joy. How are you, sweet friend? Y'all, when I met Mary Joy, I introduced myself to her. And I said, and you know, I'm Justin. And she said, hey, and she stopped a little bit. And she said, I'm just trying to think about what name I want to tell you. And I said, well, what do people call you? She said, a lot of things. She's a hoot and a half. She is a hoot and a half. I love her. Okay, so now this is what we got, y'all. How am I doing with the swag? You doing good? Y'all liking it? All right, now we're going to start adding in some of our picks. So excited. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted it to kind of cascade down. You know, pull your eye from the top to the bottom. So I'm going to start with these bigger pieces, y'all. Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay, this is gorgeous. Okay, so this, y'all, is the type of thing. Hey, Cindy, sweet friend. This is the type of pick that you want to get and stock up on it, because you could add this to, obviously, your wreaths, your garlands, your mantle, your everything. and make everything kind of cohesive, you know? So get those like staples, okay? So I'm just going to trim this. Y'all, some people I know work with whole stems. I'm going to trim it and use them as separate stems. But I love, love, love this. Well, we might use 2 up here. We'll just keep these 2 together. Put this up here. All right, so I'm going to just dip it in my glue. Let me get organized a little bit. Get some of this stuff out of my way. Get it behind me. Which is also what I say to the dessert cart at a buffet. Get behind me, Satan. All right, I'm going to dip it in my glue skillet and stick it in right up there. Just this whole big chunk. All right. Getting a little bit of glue up there. And then we'll stick it on in there.
I love you.
Getting in there all the way in there. And then I want to spread it out so that we get that coverage. So you can really see that white up under there. Now I'm going to come up over here and add some. We're just expanding this swag, y'all. And I don't want to just stick it in there. I want to incorporate that blue around it, because that's really going to elevate your design and make it not look like you just stuck a bunch of random pieces together. All right, and then you can dab some more hot glue in there if you need to. Now I'm going to come on the other side and add some over here. I love this white pine spray. This is a good one, y'all. A good one. She's a good one. No, Cindy, this base was already blue. What color mesh did you use? Oh, I just used a navy mesh. I just wanted something that would just kind of blend in. Kind of camouflage. Y'all, I'm from North Carolina. My sister's baby shower theme was light blue and camouflage, so I know all about the camouflaging. So I just wanted something that would blend in. So this is what we got now. Lots of bang for my buck with this one, for sure. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, so now we've got that in there. Y'all, we're just expanding it. We're making it wider, making it elevated. And y'all, this was already a big swag. So we got 2 over there, 1 down here. All right. Does it look good? That's funny. Y'all, I keep a glue skillet at home in North Carolina because I pretty much risk flying with anything. I probably shouldn't say that, but I'm that type of person that will fly with my hot glue gun and everything else. And I guess my mom just said my nephew asked if they were going to sell my glue skillet, my pot at the thing. I love this glue too. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing, y'all. I'm going to just cut this into those 3 different chunks. If you have this like in a garland or a swag, you could use, not a swag, this is a swag, or a tree. You're going to panic. If you have a fly, if you have to fly with your tweezers. No. One time, y'all, one time I flew, and I had separated one whole, one whole suitcase was nothing but like ribbon. Okay. And the other one was all my like clothes. Well, I really thought that I had checked my ribbon and was carrying on my clothes. Y'all, it goes through the little beeper, and I'm diabetic, so I wear an insulin pump, and I'm like a robot trying to go through TSA anyway. So y'all, I'm just sprinkling this white pine throughout, filling it in, creating our base, okay? I thought I'd checked the opposite bag. So the security man is like, they stopped me and he's like, sir, like what is in this suitcase? And I said, oh, it's just dirty clothes. And he said, what are all the metal rings? He said, you got one more chance to answer this. Like, what is all the metal? And I said, I'm sorry, sir, what? Y'all, I had tried to carry on the whole dang ribbon. I had mixed up what bags I had in my hand. It's so funny. But I ended up giving him a business card. I sure did. It was so funny. He said, oh, my wife would love a wreath. I said, well, here's my card. When you're going to Wreath Makers Live, you realize on your way to the airport, your driver's license. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stop. That's terrifying. Ugh. You poor thing. The panic that you must have went through. I cannot imagine.
In case y'all are wondering why I type in everything, is because he has me muted. Clearly, y'all can hear me.
If you're watching the replay, y'all, for legal reasons, that comment was a joke, okay? Ha, 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 ha. So I'm just cutting this whole pick up, y'all, and we are just sticking it on in there. Again, I don't want to just, let it sit on top. I want to incorporate it into that swag so it looks like it was part of it, okay? So now we've got our pine in there.
Gorgeous. He's doing such a good job, y'all.
You poor thing. The panic. And like at 4 a.m. and you're sweating and you're like, well, the DMV opens at this time. Guess I could make it by this time. And then I cannot imagine. All right. So what do y'all think? Are you liking it? Is it good? Y'all who do swags all the time, y'all let me know. Y'all got any tips or pointers? We doing okay? All right. So now I want to go in and I want to add these ornaments because they are so pretty. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, sweet friend. So they got these big ornaments and y'all, they're giving me big, like those jewel vibes that are really big and trendy right now. Thank you, Tammy. So these ornaments are super cute. They're shatterproof. They're really lightweight. I love the unique shape and design of them. So I am just going to I know they look like the diamonds. Diamonds are the girls.
Yes, dear Joy, you can hear me.
I'm gonna cut these little because they're ornaments, y'all.
They're gorgeous
big,
and
really
they come
trendy
in a box of 3.
Cool vibes that everybody's loving right now. All right, so I'm gonna use a pipe cleaner to put these in there.
If you don't love the look of that particular ornament, then we do have the jewel ornament.
And I'm just going to take the hot glue and run it around the edge of that real quick. Right? Just to make sure that that little nub doesn't fall off. All right. So I'm just taking that, and that is a good thing too, y'all. If you ever have like ornaments in your garlands and stuff like that, run some hot glue around that hook area to make sure it doesn't fall off. And then, of course, we're going to use pipe cleaners and more hot glue to make sure she's real in there, okay?
I did go ahead and add the jewel ornaments because we do have those in stock in a silver. So I went ahead and added that link too for those of y'all that like that particular look. Some people don't like them. We've had some comments
I can't hear
that said you can't.
Off blues.
Well, I'm not muted. You have me muted.
I don't know if I can hear you.
I don't know why you can't hear me.
I know I don't have good hearing anyway.
Can y'all hear me? Who can hear me? I know Mary Joy can hear me.
Maybe I muted it.
I think you muted me.
You love the navy this year as much as the pink. Okay.
Can you hear me now? Okay, Cindy Lee can hear me.
Oh, you hear her? Okay. I can't hear you.
Everybody else can hear. Hold on, I'm typing, y'all.
You can hear both of us? Okay, good, because I can't hear her. So I'm just going to take the pipe cleaner.
So I added those other ornaments for those of y'all that do like
Okay,
that.
I'm glad everybody can hear me. And hear everybody. I'm going to take this and I'm going to do one here, and then one down at the bottom. Okay? Of these ornaments. Everybody can. Of course. That is funny. Go figure. Go figure. Go tell it on the mountain. Yes. Yes. They have this navy base, y'all, in a wreath form. She's pretty. So I'm going to take this pipe cleaner and run it around that base. Okay. And then pull that jewel, that ornament right on up in there. Just telling them that I added those big, oh, yes, you added those big chunky ones. Yes, yes, yes. If that is your thing, y'all, go get those big blingy jewels. Big blingy jewels, which is also my weekend name. Y'all, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I got to behave. Okay, so I tucked that ornament right up in there. We're going to add some hot glue wherever it touches, just so we know she ain't going nowhere. Right. You have them in clear, red, emerald, and sapphire. Okay, sapphire. I bet that sapphire is pretty. Y'all go check them out. They are coming through. Oh, and those jewels are very popular right now. And they're really pretty in everything that I've seen. Okay? So y'all go and get those. So I'm going to come down here with one.
Okay, y'all. I have an exciting announcement to make.
The sapphire is amazing. I bet it is.
I know you can't hear me, but I'm making an exciting announcement. We just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So
let me see if I can hear you this time.
Can you hear me now? Please tell me you can hear me. What the heck? Why can you not hear me? Please tell me you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
I have an important announcement.
I unmuted you. I can hear you.
We just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Okay.
We just hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's a milestone. milestone.
That's amazing.
100,000 people. That is amazing. Miss Jeannie's so excited. We've worked so hard for this. This is great. How awesome that you're our person that's live when it happened.
Oh. Listen, I'm going to cry. You don't understand. Y'all have been there for so many of us from the very beginning on YouTube, before YouTube was even like a big thing. And I mean, when they were going live in their house and from her little room and everything. So the fact that this is happening is just so amazing. And I'm so happy for y'all.
I am literally texting everybody that works at Trendy Tree, and Carrie is actually in Jamaica with David right now. So, and she told me she was going to bed, but I just texted her and said, "You've got to wake up. We just hit 100,000 on YouTube."
Absolutely.
Okay, you can mute me.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Hey, Lisa.
I'll celebrate for myself.
Thanks for joining. Y'all, the Trendy Tree is on fire, okay?
So excited.
Yes, celebrate. Y'all, and thank y'all so much for everything you do. Y'all, Ashley is just absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
It's just wonderful. That was a good distraction, too, from me struggling with this jewel over here. So thank you for that. I hope nobody was watching. I hope y'all were all listening to her and not watching me struggle with this ornament over here. That was God's timing, so y'all would be distracted too.
That's what it is.
So I'm just pipe cleanering these in, but y'all, I'm really just using the hot glue. Okay. To get these ornaments in there. Yes, me too, Mom. I love these jewels. Okay, so we've got one there, and then we're going to do one kind of coming down here a little bit, because I don't want these jewels, these ornaments in a straight line. I want them kind of cascading down the swag. This is also giving big, did the swag? Yes, 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 yes. Mary Jo, it did. Mary Joy, sorry. See, I'm calling you different names. But at least mine didn't start with that letter you told me other people's names before you started with. It did come from Trendy Tree, and they have it in a wreath base. And then, do y'all have this in other colors? Asking for 100,000 of my closest YouTube friends.
We don't have it in other colors. Well, hold on. We did. Let me just check.
Asking for a friend.
Y'all give me just a minute. Let me.
Because this base is perfect, y'all. She's a good base, okay?
She's good.
I'm just adding this last jewel in down here. Me too, Mary Joy. This navy is beautiful. And y'all, I wish y'all could just come to my house and see it in person, because I don't think the video is doing the colors justice of just how pretty it is. I just don't. Because it is gorgeous. Because the tips are like almost like a glittered effect. All right. So this is what we've got so far now that we've added in our ornaments. You just not bought the navy teardrop and the wreath and the jewels. Kelly, yes, girl. I can't wait to see what you make with it. All right, so this is what I've got so far. Thank you. Okay, so y'all can see we've got like the jewels coming down. We've got one here, one here, one here. So I didn't want any of them kind of all in a row, okay? And because I don't want to trigger anybody, and now that I know their YouTube is like on fire, I'm going to go ahead and trim these tails. Y'all, I'm not doing a dovetail. I'm just cutting at an angle. Because I think that the cutting of it on an angle is more right for this design. But you could totally do whatever you wanted to. I just want to go ahead and trim these because I don't want to trigger anybody on my first live with the Trendy Tree. Right. So that's all I'm doing right now, y'all, is just trimming some of these tails. And I'm just cutting them at an angle. I'm not dovetailing them. I'm just cutting that ribbon at an angle. All right. So that's what we've got down there. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim up these up here as well. Okay. Y'all, I work early in the morning and I'm going to show up covered in glitter. I can't wait. Can't wait. So I'm just cutting at an angle. I like these tails kind of long, and then we can work them in and down up under that design as well if we need to. Okay. And I don't like for my tails to be the same length. I think the variety of the different tail lengths is better, you know, so some people get caught up in measuring their tails. Oh, Lord. Nobody laugh at that. Some people get caught up, you know, trying to get everything all the same length or, you know, find the right length. But I think your design will tell you how long your tails should be. So don't get caught up with that part if that's what is stressing you out. No, well, now I do. So to contradict myself a little bit, I do measure a lot of things. I'm not one of those people that can measure with my heart. So I do like to measure a lot of things, but I don't measure my tails once I'm cutting them. So now we've got our tails trimmed a little bit, and I like how that is just kind of cascading and filling in. But you see how now we can like move that around, and I can pull those tails over there, kind of have this one coming down here. And I just stood up to reveal that I'm still wearing I'm wearing this flannel up top, but I am wearing my gym shorts down below. But I don't know why I call them gym shorts, because they ain't never been to a gym before. But that's all right. Okay. So now that's what we've got. These gym shorts are fancy. Yes. And here's your one chance, fancy. Okay. So now I want to add in, oh, y'all, this silver. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. This is like a silver spruce. I don't know.
Silac.
Oh, I just know it's pretty.
It's
This
silac.
is going to be so pretty to start adding in there. Silver silax. That sounds like an animal from Horton Hears a Who. I love it. I love it, though. It is everything. This is a good one, okay, y'all? So get this. It's a good filler. I love me the silver sarlacc, okay? That's my favorite Dr. Seuss character now. But it has like a little bit of that shimmer to it, okay? That's what it's listed as. I love it, okay? I bet that's what they call that man on The Golden Bachelor. The silver silax. Oh, I bet that is what those ladies call him. The silver silax. So I'm just cutting it up. And I love it because it's going to add in texture and depth. It's like you silver fox, but way better. Mary Joyce said, "Don't mess with old Gary." Yes, it is. That is so funny. It's like a silver fox, but better. So look at that, though. It's already, you can see we've added it up here. So now that white pine is not the only thing sticking out up there, okay? Because right now it looked like the swag was at the family reunion and the white pine was like the black sheep. I wanted to make sure that it didn't look all alone. So now that silver is filling in those gaps. You know my nanny? Yes, y'all, my grandma would have loved me some, loved her some of the Golden Bachelor. Oh, yes, Kelly, please tag me, tag Trendy Tree, tag the 10,000 of their closest friends on the YouTube. That is just so amazing. Okay. So some of these have 3 on a stem and then some of them are just the single. So up here closer to the top where I need more filler, I'm going to go with those 3, the pieces with the 3. And y'all don't forget about up under your bow, okay? Don't forget about it. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Speaking of family reunions, y'all, my mom is up here and she's, I guess, sharing it with everybody. All right. So we're just sticking this in there. Oh, wherever we need some filler. Right. So that's what we've got. So you can see just, I've only done about half of it, adding in that silver, but that silver is really making it pop, okay? And it's not making that pine look so alone. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much. You're too kind, friend. Okay. Hey, Heather, how are you? Thanks for joining.
Justin, you have so many friends, boo.
Yes, it is. Oh, yes. And let me tell y'all, here's the thing about these. So when they start doing these, when Trendy Tree does their any kind of a sale or anything, stock up on these fillers and these staples. Because like Ashley just said, these work all winter. So you can leave this up like we were talking about earlier. You could keep this design up all winter long. And this kind of a filler would be perfect to use in a, obviously, Christmas, winter, and even Valentine's Day design for sure. Hey, Lindsay, how are you, sweet friend? Oh, y'all, I'm feeling the love. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you, thank you. We are just working on this swag. I'm filling it in, y'all. This is my friend. Hey. Y'all meet my friend. Stop it. Jenny, stop it right now. This is my friend, the Silver Sarlacc, okay? Welcome to the stage, Silver Sarlacc. Actually, I feel like you probably saw one of those at the zoo today.
Sarlacc, absolutely.
You must have. I love that name. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm just filling it in with this silver. But y'all, if you're just getting here too, or watching the replay, we were talking about it earlier. I think I took the Silax. Yes. Oh, the call was coming from within the house. That is so funny. My sister has 4 boys, and the oldest is 8, and the youngest was born July 17th. Okay, so that goes to show you the big old age gap, and they're so funny. But yes, I think she probably would agree with you that they are in fact the Silver Silax. Oh, thank you, Susan. Tell her, hey, love her. I know Jenny, y'all, Jenny is pregnant with her child. She's great with child. $17, $15, $13, and almost 2-year-old. Oh, that is so sweet. You got them spread out a little bit more than my sister does.
Yeah, that last
one. Kind of wanted to sponsor Pampers, I guess, for a few years. So I've just used that. Oh, hey, Miss Jeannie. Thank you so much for watching, sweet lady. We were just talking about you. You have just been such an inspiration to all of us over the years. So thank you for everything. And thank you for having me tonight. It means so, so much. Okay. So that was one bush of that silver. Y'all, I got to get the first glimpse first before y'all can see it. Okay, so that's what we've got so far, y'all. Now that we've added in. Whoop! I was trying to get a glue string. That's what I get. That is what I get. She was the biggest surprise, but I bet she's the biggest blessing ever.
She
biggest
is
blessing
great.
Ever. So that is one of those silver bushes added in. I'm probably going to add in a little bit more of that because I just love that filler. I love it. We can add some in. Oh, no, I had one right here. We can add some in up under that bow, and in that bow will be very pretty. Some coming out of it. Thank you, Miss Ruth. Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Thank you again to Trendy Tree for having me. It is such an honor, and what an honor to celebrate with them a big milestone. Yes, everything I have used so far, except for the navy mesh, the 4-inch silver and the 1.5-inch white. Those things came out of my stash. Everything else is from Trendy Tree. This right here, thank you, Stephanie. This is that silver silax. Y'all, I'm going to be real honest with you. One time I read a SKU number for somebody, and I think I read the wrong number. And if I start reading SKU numbers, I'm probably just going to end up giving you my phone number. So I'm going to leave that to the pro, which is Ashley. But Kelly, you're going to want this filler bush. Add to cart. Add to cart. Okay? I'm a bad influence. I don't know if y'all have heard that sound, but I'm a bad influence to anybody who's a minimalist or anybody who doesn't want to spend money. Okay? I'm a bad influence because I will support you. I will tell you to add to cart. I'll help you hide the receipts. I'll help you hide the bags. Oh, yes, perfect. Thank you. I'll help you hide everything. Okay? I know that song, Girl Had to Die. I'll help you with that too. I'm kidding. For legal reasons, I'm kidding. All right, so I'm just adding this. I want to add some in down here because y'all don't forget about trying to extend that design as well, okay? Yes, Kelly, it's such a good, and I don't know, I'm sure you can look when you do the Google of it, but see if they have it in other colors because you're going to want it in every color. Yes, y'all, me and my mom, oh, when she's here, we sneak things in good. Okay? I do look like I'm spinning my web. I'm writing salutations for y'all. Some pig. All right, so I'm just going through, y'all, and still just filling in this. You could have added a lot more mesh, y'all. We could have done different colors of mesh, but I'm telling you, any of y'all who got this and added to cart, you're gonna realize that you don't need much, you know, because it just is such a good base on its own. Okay. Yes, Charlotte, spin that web. To me, heard everything. Jeannie, put it on mute. Do the headphone trick. Listen. I'm gonna have to. We should have done a disclaimer at the beginning of this live, I guess, to tell y'all to mute and put on headphones if you're watching with significant others.
I remember to mute my mic then. I had
just a few more places, y'all. I know this is like that tedious part is adding in that filler, but y'all, it really does make a difference in your designs. And it's really what's going to elevate your designs and step up your designs and make your stuff stand out. Listen, the longer I talk, the more I sound like a Cracker Barrel, okay? And I get it honest. It's because my mom's up here, and it's because we're talking and everything. And when I get going, my Southern will come out real quick, okay? You know I am from North Carolina, though, right, Mary Joy? I'm from Tarboro. We got about 3 stoplights. And that's about it. Oh, and a Waffle House. We do have a Waffle House. We do. Okay. Just stick that right in there. You literally have one single red light in your town. That is truly Tarboro. Oh, hey, Trinity. From Whiteville. I'm not too far out of your neighborhood, girl. Hey, Trinity. How are you? That is so funny. Oh, Mom said we have a Panera bread too. Okay, great. That's good. Okay, so y'all, I didn't even use the rest of that. But you have a 4-way stop, don't you? Yes, it's a 4-way stop. That is something. That is a good deal. Okay, so now this is what we've had. Now that we've added in all of that silver, y'all, I just don't want to keep. We're gonna add more stuff in here, but y'all, it just that little bit of silver, it adds to that navy, but doesn't take away from it because you don't need to take away from it because it's just so pretty. Oh, thank you. All right, do y'all like it? We do have a few more goodies to add in there. Your husband was born in Rocky Mount, and you're from Jacksonville. Stop it. I went to school in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I did for a long time, and then I went to Wilson. Oh, thank you. Okay, now we got this one. Y'all, this is so pretty. So pretty. These, I'm telling y'all, I told this when I unboxed it, you need to get these for everything in your life. You need to get them for your tree toppers. You need to get them for your garlands. You need to get them for your swags because look at this. It's just wired. I mean, it looks a little bit like Krampus's hand right now, but can you imagine this coming out of like your tree topper or like hanging down your tree? It's like icicles or like weaved into a garland. Y'all, you need to get this. And it's like chunky sequins. I'm pretty sure I had a dance costume with some of these sequins on it. I might still have it. But y'all need to look at this one. Okay. Especially if you do trees or anything like that. This is like a showstopper piece. So pretty.
Yes, it is.
Came from Trendy Tree, y'all. Y'all know me and SKU numbers.
I'm scrolling for the link. Scrolling for it. Y'all just give me a minute.
Beyond. I just looked up. Wait, what's Slander Raleigh? I fly into RDU. Unless y'all are trying to stalk me, and then I don't. I'm just kidding. Late is available. Oh, yes. Okay, y'all. Kelly, you're not late. You're just on time. He's an on-time God, and so is Kelly. Y'all, she just said this comes in gold and red. Get it. Get this silver silax. So that means you got your gold silax and your red silax.
All the silax. We don't know what silax is, but get the silax.
Okay, this is so pretty. So we're going to add this in here. And this one is, I'm going to want to really make sure I get it up in there so that it's a little bit supported by the actual base, because it does just kind of, is like a hanging pick. So it's just going to kind of droop, but y'all look at that. You just added 3 to your cart. You're a bad influence. Tell Art I said I'm sorry. I'm really not. If it makes you happy, do it, girl. Harbor is across from Raleigh and Greenville. Too far for Thanksgiving. So look at that up there, y'all. You see how it gives it like life and kind of hangs down? That's what you want in your designs. I don't know if I probably hung it up too high. That's what you want. Okay?
There it is.
Mary Joy, you saying that? You know those people at the first Thanksgiving had to take the Mayflower. You can come to Thanksgiving. You're looking for your headphones. You were just about to say, don't even know how it is, but you love it. Yes, thank you, everybody. Miss Jeannie and Ashley just pinned this one. Y'all, you need it, okay? This is a showstopper. Okay? So again, I want to make sure this one is like real tucked in there, because it does just kind of droop, which is what I wanted. I want it to kind of look like icicles in my head. That's the story I'm telling y'all. I'm a big like storyteller, so I think I want to tell this story. Trendy Tree will orders be combined if both placed tonight?
Yes, I can. If you will
Kelly,
email me
that's a good question.
your order numbers,
Trendy Tree's the place to be. Yes, it is, Mom. You rhymed. Good job, girl. I love this one. And you sent it because it hangs. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Or, oh, y'all. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me show y'all what else you could do with it. I just thought of. Hold on. I'll unmute her. I was trying to meet my mom. No, I'm kidding. Let me turn up the volume. Okay. Say that one more time. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so if you will email me your order numbers, if you place more than one order today, then I am happy to combine those orders and refund shipping if needed. I will put my email into the comments right now. Make sure you email me. And when I get to work in the morning, I'm not doing it tonight, guys. Not doing it tonight. But when I get to work in the morning, I will combine those orders and we'll get all that situated.
That is perfect. Y'all hear all that?
But y'all email me.
If you email her, she will combine all your orders if you send her the order numbers. You have to email her. It won't be done automatically. She's not going to be doing it tonight, but she will do it in the morning. And email her directly.
Yes. What he said.
Okay, so we're adding in some more of this because it just droops and looks like little icicles. And I just love it. Right, and I want to get it way down up in there. Oh, thank you, Trinity. Thank you for watching. Don't tell your dad your mom is spending money. And if you do, don't tell him I'm the one that's encouraging it. Oh my word, y'all. These little things are so pretty. You need to get them in every color, y'all. You do. And if you don't, you snooze, you lose. You're missing out. Okay, I'm going to put one up here, up under my bow a little bit so it can kind of droop down over there. Okay, yeah, my fancy gym shorts. And then I've got these two down here that I can put up under here. All right, we've only been going for an hour and a half. That's not too bad, y'all. That's not too bad. I was raised, I've said this on so many of my lives, but y'all, I was raised Pentecostal and in a small town. And there was always a race between us and all the other denominations to get to the buffet first. So sometimes when I'm on my lives, I feel like I've got to get y'all to the buffet first. But if y'all are here for the party, so am I. Yes, the hanging things. Different colors would be beautiful too. Yep. Mm-hmm. You're Baptist. You were always first. I wasn't going to say anything because like we said earlier, let those without sin cast the first stone. Okay, y'all. These hangy things have made this design. Look at that. All right. Maybe you made the food and ate first. Oh, my word. I love it. It's at the buffet. Yes. Knowing us, we'd get there and the buffet was already closed. It's all right. The hanging Krampus hands, y'all, it has made it, okay? Made this design. Am I holding this where y'all can actually see it? There we go. I would try to move my angle of my camera, but I get car sick just looking at something moving, so I don't want to make y'all nauseous. Okay. I do have a few more things from my stash that I want to add in. If that's okay, I want to add in a little bit of this white just to tie in some of that white. And then I have a little bit of navy blue that we're going to add in. I won't need much of this. I'm just going to add in a little bit. This, y'all, did come from my stash.
For those of y'all who hear me,
y'all make sure
some white.
That when you check out Trendy Tree, I'm sure they've got some great things just like this that you can add to your cart, okay? I'm just adding in a little bit more white. Y'all bringing that color a little bit more forefront. Because if you remember, the white we added to the bottom, I want to bring that color up to the top now, okay? So it has a friend to talk to up at the front. You're going to add a few extra links from them that are similar to what I'm using. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, y'all. Check out what she's adding. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. And I don't need much, y'all. I don't need much. Yes, please do. And check out what she's adding. Oh, Mom. It would not. You could do it. I'm just adding a little bit under that ribbon to give it some support. I want some white down here. Sorry, y'all, for this angle. Okay. If y'all see my bald spot, don't screenshot it. That's not very Christ-like. Oh, thank you. You ordered the swag and all the stuff. Girl, Cindy Lee added so much. She got the free shipping. Y'all, Ashley, let me know what is y'all's, I know it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. What's y'all's order amount to get the free shipping?
$79.
Perfect. So add to the cart. Y'all, it could be like supermarket sleep, okay? Free shipping over $79. Y'all got them headphones in? Here's your trigger warning. Stock up, you guys. Fill that cart. Get your stuff that can last. So start thinking now, okay? Because we've already given you some tips about getting stuff like this to last you all through winter and Valentine's. White can be used for Valentine's. Silver can be for Valentine's. So add all those things that are going to be those staples and start stocking up, okay? Now, I do have this right here that was in my stash, which has like a navy blue. But I'm almost thinking, and y'all, you can get free shipping over $79 and use Zezel. Words are hard. And nobody will ever know. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. Sizzle. And if they find out, they're not your real friends if they're telling you. I don't know. I think this might not be. Well, hold on, y'all. Let me look. Mom said don't add it. But I did have it in my stash. What do y'all think? It is a navy blue. Should I add a little bit of that in there? Again, this one did come from my stash, but y'all, it's just like all the other things. I'm sure Trendy Tree has something very similar, and Ashley can add some links as well.
I'm searching, guys. My blue eucalyptus is sold out.
It is very pretty. You should probably send it to you. I say yes to have more blue. That's what I'm thinking, Kelly, because I want to make sure that blue stands out a little bit. So, you know what? We can always change our mind later. We'll cut a little bit and just play with it. Okay, we'll do a dry run. Y'all, a dry run is when you just stick it in there without the glue, which is probably what I should have done for this whole project, since I don't normally do swags. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. And it adds, just because I will tell you, y'all, in real life, this blue ribbon is slightly different than the navy blue in the swag, but it still works together. So I think by adding just this one extra little bit of blue, it gives it another friend. Okay, and it just breaks up and still whispers back to that blue that we've got going on. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, and again, y'all, this came from my stash, but poor Ashley is probably frantically looking, I'm sure.
I am. I'm frantically
it does
looking.
give a definition. And again, like we were talking about earlier, it's got a bigger, chunkier glitter, which chunky glitter is, in fact, my stage name. But that catches the light. So you want those things that are going to catch the light.
I do have a navy.
Okay, you're unmuted. I'm sorry.
Oh, was I talking? I'm sorry. I'm looking. My blue eucalyptus that's that color is sold out. So I am posting just a few navy things.
Don't apologize.
To more that navy in. Navy's been such a hot seller this season. It's hard to keep it in stock.
Y'all hear that? Navy is hot. Y'all, some like it hot. Hot and ready.
That they do. And navy has just been it.
Do you have the jewels? So, Jill, I actually do have the ornaments in here, Jill, that kind of look like the jewels. And Trendy Tree does have the jewels.
We do have the jewels. We have the bigger, chunkier ones. We have them in the clear iridescent, in the red, in the emerald, and in the sapphire, which would have been really pretty with this, but I didn't have the sapphire ones in stock when I sent him the kit. So I went with the silver.
No, I love the silver.
I really like the silver.
And y'all, can you imagine being like, oh, for this year for Christmas, I want some chunky jewels.
Doesn't everybody want chunky jewels all the time? Yes. The cream and navy would be very pretty.
You know what else will look good using this swag is, ooh, yes.
And we do have that in stock.
Kelly, are you shopping? I think you're still shopping, girl.
She's shopping. Kelly's shopping.
She's shopping. I love it. She's having her a good time.
She is. I love a good shopping night.
Okay. Okay, y'all. Oh, yes, girl. You're still shopping. Jill, you're fine. Yes, those jewels of all different shapes would be really, really pretty coming down this. Absolutely. Okay, so I didn't use a lot of that blue, but I do think that broke it up just a little bit, y'all.
Yeah, I like the blue in there.
Let me turn me down. I don't even like to hear my voice once, let alone an echo. So this is what we've got, y'all.
That's so
Can y'all see where we added those little bitty blues in there? That little bit of that navy almost towards the back, just expanding it a little bit. It really helps it. I knew what I was doing, Mom. Thank you. I know y'all. Ugh, I'm still sweating from it.
Don't sweat it. I do love it.
And down here at the bottom, I'll hold it up so y'all can see. I didn't want it to just have like a harsh stop to it. So you'll see I've got all these different things hanging down at the bottom at different levels to expand that design and bring your eye down. So there's not just a harsh stop. Okay. So if y'all are just getting here, here's what the back of this swag looks like. So you can see how it really is 32 inches, but we've expanded it out a lot. And we've made her a big old juicy thing. Am I going to do a reel for this design? Obviously I have to, but so I got to figure that out. No stress, right? No sweat.
I'm going to need you to throw the wig on and do something fancy. I'm going to need you to throw the wig on and do something fancy. We got to be fancy around here with the fancy swag.
Well, hold on. I do have. Let me get one more thing out of my stash really quick, though, that I want to add real quick. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere.
I love his reels. His reels are what made me send him this box of stuff because I was like, he's got to do the things. We're here. We're all still
all right,
here.
Y'all. Here is our finished product. And so here is the swag that we've got.
I love it. This just made my whole day. Who cares that I'm up at 9:15 and I'm old?
I know. Listen, it's what time is it here for me? It's 10:15 here, I guess. It's 10:17 for me, and I'm a golden girl. So normally I'm in bed. You know, we used to beat the Hallmark Channel to see what time the Golden Girls would come on. So hopefully y'all didn't lose none of those followers on the YouTube when I put that wig on.
No, they love you. All right, guys. So we are finishing up.
Well, thank you. And here it is, y'all. And I will post some pictures. And I'll post them on my page.
Beautiful. Send me some pictures when you take some. Miss Jeannie will blog. Because that's what Miss Jeannie does. She does all of our blog posts for us. So make sure we get pictures, and we will get together tomorrow or the next day, depending on how far behind I am tomorrow and how many emails I get tonight. And thank you so much for doing this for us. You were great. Thank y'all all for watching. Y'all, if you're not on our email list, I've been talking with Carrie. Hop on our email list, go to trendytree.com, get on that email list because we are about to have a 100,000 followers sale because we're super stoked about that. Miss Jeannie's worked so hard to get there. I think she gets a plaque or something from YouTube now because it's amazing to have that many. And we're so excited we could have Justin on for that tonight. It's not like we just got it from some random something. It was actually while we were live, so that's great. So y'all hop on our email list so you can get that email when it goes out. I had a great time tonight, even though I was exhausted from the zoo and I smell like a monkey's butt, but that's okay. But Justin, I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank y'all all so much for watching. Y'all have a great night. Bye.